Marigold, Book 1, Class 1, Unit 2, After a Bath. Welcome to Hindi Kala Kendra. If you are new to our channel, then please click on the subscribe button to get more of your desired content. Turn on the notifications by clicking on that bell near the subscribe button so that you get notified the earliest and fastest whenever we upload new content. If you love our content, then please share our channel with your friends and family members. Now, without wasting more time, let's get learning. Hello children, today we are going to read a poem in which you will see a boy who is taking a bath, and after the bath he wants to dry himself with a towel, but he says that it takes time and he wishes to be a dog so that when a dog is wet, he shakes himself to get dry, and that the boy feels is faster. So let's read the poem. After a bath. After my bath, I try to wipe myself till I'm dry. Hands to wipe, and fingers and toes, and 2 wet legs and a shiny nose. Just think how much less time I'd take if I were a dog and could shake. So here in this paragraph, as you can see, I have underlined the word wipe. What does this mean? Wipe means clean or dry something by rubbing with a cloth. So here in this poem, this boy is wiping himself dry with this towel. Okay. In the second paragraph, you can see that I have underlined the word shiny. What does shiny mean? It means that it's bright. So why is his nose shiny? It's because his nose is wet with the water that he had after the bath. In the third paragraph, you can see that I have underlined shake. Now what does shake mean? Shake means to move an object up and down or from side to side in a fast or forceful manner. You must have seen a dog shake himself while drying, right? When he is wet, he shakes his body fast from side to side. That is shaking himself. New words: dog, how, met, try, to. Now in these new words, you can see that try and to are 2 new words that you are going to learn in this poem. So let's use them in sentences and see how they work. I try to save water. I have 2 ears, 2 legs, 10 toes and 1 nose. Let's talk. Now let's do some questions, shall we? Do you like to have a bath? Say why. Yes, I like to have a bath because I smell nice after a bath and I become clean. Can you bathe yourself? If you can, you will write, yes, I can bathe myself. But if not, and if your mom or dad help you, then you will write, no, I cannot bathe myself. How do you dry yourself? I dry myself with a clean and dry towel. Have you seen an animal drying itself? If you have, you will write, yes, I have seen a dog or a cat drying itself. And if you have not seen one do so, then you can write, no, I have not seen an animal drying itself. Let's share. Put a circle around what you do after a bath. Do you throw the wet towel on the floor? No, you don't. That is not right. It's wrong. Do you hang the wet towel to dry? Yes, you do. So we'll put a circle around this because this is right. Do you wear these things? Draw lines from the picture to the word. Let's see what all do we have here. We have a pair of trousers, a pair of shoes, a shirt, a pair of socks, a red cap and a brown belt. So do you wear these? Let's see. Do you wear trousers? Yes, I do. So I'll put a line to the word trousers over here. Then shoes. Do I wear shoes? Yes, I do. So I'll put a line from the shoe picture to the word shoes written over here, like this. Do I wear a shirt? Yes, I do. So I'll put the arrow this way. Do I wear socks? Yes, I wear socks, and I'll put it here. Do I wear a cap? I wear a cap, so I'll put the arrow towards this word over here. And finally, do I wear a belt? Yes, I do. So I'll put the arrow towards this word over here. Riddle time. I have teeth so sharp, but I never bite. What am I? Okay, so what can this be, children? This object has teeth very sharp, but it cannot bite. So what is it? Let's see the answer. It says a comb. Why does it say a comb? Because the comb has these bristles. These bristles are known as the teeth of the comb, and since the comb is not a living object, it cannot bite you. Let's do. Match the following to make pairs. One has been done for you. The needle has been joined to the thread because they make a pair. So where will the bat go? Will it go to the shoes, the shorts, the spoon, or the ball? It will go to the ball. So the arrow goes from the bat to the ball. Now the socks. The socks go to the shoes, the spoon, or the shorts. They go with the shoes. So the arrow will go towards the shoes. The shirt goes to the shorts in the similar way, and finally the bowl goes with the spoon. Draw or stick a picture of yourself and your friend here. Then complete the sentences and say them aloud. So here I'll stick a picture of me while you will stick your picture, and in this empty box I will stick a picture of my friend while you will stick a picture of your friend. So here this is my picture and this is my friend's picture. Now it says complete the sentences and say them aloud. So my name is Kanika. You write your name in this blank space provided. And my friend's name is Antara. So you write your friend's name in the blank space provided in your textbook. Now let's say them aloud. My name is Kanika. My friend's name is Antara. Trace the path to the flowers. There are two butterflies. One is red, yellow and blue in color. The other is blue and green in color. And then there are two bees. These all have to go to these flowers shown on the right side. So let's trace the path to the flowers. How will this butterfly go? It will go in a circle and another circle. And this is how it will look. Now the bee has to go to the flowers. It makes 5 loops to go to the flowers. See? So it will go this way. Then the butterfly makes 2 big circles and then reaches the flower like this. And finally the bee first goes up, then down, then straight, then again up, then down, and then straight like this. Let's learn to write. Let's write the letter E. First draw a straight line and then make a C over it. It will look like this. Do the same for these two. Now let's draw an F. First we make a hook and then we draw a straight line like this. And then we divide this by a small line in between like that. So now you trace these two letters over here. After that, let's trace over the waves and color the fish. This wave has zigzags in it. So when you finish it, it will look like this. The second wave is curvy. So it will look like this. And the third wave is also curvy. And after you have traced it, it will look like this. So now you can color this fish as per your choice. Let's trace these words as well. What are these words? The first one is a U, the second is a V, and the last is a W. How do we make a U? First we make a straight line and then curve it down like this. And then we draw a straight line from the top to the bottom like this. So you have made a U now. Now trace the other two letters as well. Let's make a V. A V is made by two lines. One goes slanting from left to right, the other goes from right to left. From left to right, right to left. Now draw these two V's as well. After that, let's move on to the W. How do we make a W? First we go from left to right, then right to left, then again left to right joining the first line, and then finally right to left. Now complete these two as well. Good job. Now say these aloud with me. A, B, C, D, E, F. Very good. Now, what did we learn today? What did we learn, children? We learned that a human has to wipe his wet body with a towel to dry it, whereas an animal shakes his wet body to dry it. We learned new words, and we also learned that we should always take a bath to stay clean. We should always hang the wet towel on a string to be dried. We matched different pairs of objects. Then we stuck a picture of ourselves and our friend. After that, we showed the insects the path to the flowers. Then we learnt how to write a few alphabets. We made waves and colored a fish. And then we said the alphabets aloud. Finally, click that like button and turn that black thumb blue if you enjoyed the lesson today. Don't forget to comment down below your suggestions and opinions. We would gladly accept them and reply as soon as possible. And if you are new to our channel or haven't subscribed already, then what are you waiting for? Quickly click on that red subscribe button to get more amazing content. Don't forget to check out your class's Hindi chapters. Link will be in the description box below. Thank you for learning this lesson with me. Hope you enjoyed.